I'm going to show you how to add a user group to the Biomanager 9.0 Key Cabinet Edition. That's a feature of administration, so from the home page you choose administration, go down this left column here to user group, and you can see all of the user groups that are currently in the system listed here on the right. So we'll go and we'll add a new user group and put a name in there. So we might call it Paul's electricians. Okay, you can put a description in there. Okay, so now we move on to the biometric terminal access mode. We move down and we put into, we select user group and user. Then the time mask mode will again be user group and user. The key access policy mode be user group and user. And the key access policy mode is worked out from the key access policy, which we'll put onto this group, which will be the keys that the electricians can select. Okay, the compliance date range and time range mode. The compliance here is in regards to public liability, workers' compensation insurances that are required for Paul's Electricians as a company to work on the site. And then at a user level, you might have licensing, and these licenses may expire after a period of time, or occupational health and safety inductions, and things like that. So again, we'll go user and group. Okay. The required staff check-in, check-out is where you have a security desk that gives the keys out and receives them back. In this case, for this installation, we don't, so we're not going to check that. This is a label type that we can print out later on for the user. And the template that we've set up earlier is called contractors. The key access policy that we were talking about a bit earlier, we go down and we look for electrical and select those keys. I'll select that group of keys, and within that group is everywhere that the electricians have to get to. So we go next and we select the MA500, which is the log-on on-site, off-site machine that we'll use. Next. This is for the group. So you can see up there group. So if the electricians aren't allowed to come in on a Sunday, you just mask out Sunday. They're not allowed to come in on a Saturday, mask that out, etc. So if there's any other times of the week they're not allowed to come in, mask that out and they won't be able to get access to keys. Okay, we'll go next. Now this is your compliance. So you can add compliance date ranges here. So we'll put in here, say, public liability insurance. The start date, let's say it's from today, and it will go until June 30, 2011. Now, we'll just put that in there. Now, what this has done is that if any of the employees try to log on to the site after that date of the 30th of June 2011, and this hasn't been updated in the system, they won't get access to any keys or be able to log on to site. So you can keep adding to this, as many times as you want. So if we go next, we don't actually use any of these shift details for the Key Cabinet Edition. This is more of a time and attendance application. So we'll just move through there and we'll finish. Okay, so now we've actually added a group called Paul's Electricians. So then when you add a user later on who might be an employee of Paul's Electricians, you choose that group and apply it to the user.